MetLife Stadium once again witnessed the birth of one of the most emotional moments in the BTS Arirang World Tour 2026 series. On the second day of the D2 concert held in front of tens of thousands of fans, Jungkook and Jimin, widely known by fans as Jikook, managed to create an atmosphere that was so moving that many American soldiers could not hold back tears. Since the beginning of the concert, the atmosphere in the stadium has been different. The cheers of fans that filled every corner of the arena created incredible energy. But behind the excitement, there are many emotional moments that slowly build the atmosphere until it reaches its peak towards the end of the event. Jungkook and Jimin performed stunningly throughout the night. Their energetic performances, perfect choreography, and warm interaction with fans made the concert so special. When the men's session began, the atmosphere of the stadium that was previously full of shouts slowly changed to a calmer one. Thousands of fans listened to every word that came out of the mouths of BTS members. When it was Jungkook's turn to speak, cheers immediately echoed throughout the stadium. Jungkook was seen smiling several times as he looked towards the sea of light sticks that filled MetLife Stadium. She seemed to be trying to keep her emotions in check before finally revealing her feelings to the fans who have accompanied her for years. According to many fans present at the location, Jungkook's tone sounded softer than usual. He spoke with sincerity about the long journey he had gone through with the Army. For him, every concert is not just a musical performance, but an opportunity to meet in person with people who always provide unconditional support. The speech was immediately greeted by cheers and long applause from the audience. Some fan cameras even captured the moment when many of the Army began wiping away their tears while listening to the words of the Golden Magne. Not long after Jungkook finished speaking, it was Jimin's turn to take the microphone. As always, Jimin showed a warm smile that always managed to make the atmosphere feel closer and personal. But that night, his facial expression showed much deeper emotions. Jimin expressed great gratitude for still being able to stand on stage and be reunited with fans from various countries. He said that every face present in the stadium that night became a source of great strength for himself and all BTS members. Jimin's words sounded simple, but full of meaning. Many fans confessed that they could feel the sincerity that emanated from every sentence he said. Some people were even seen hugging each other while crying when Jimin conveyed his love for Army. The moment grew emotional as Jungkook and Jimin stood side by side in the middle of the main stage. Both looked at the audience for a few seconds that felt very long. The sea of purple light from Army Bomb created such a beautiful scene that it made the atmosphere even more moving. In that moment, the two again conveyed a message that immediately became a warm conversation on social media. Many fans said that the words they said felt like a love letter to Army, who has accompanied BTS for years. It didn't take long. Various pieces of video from the moment immediately spread on social media platforms. Thousands of comments flooded the uploads of fans who recorded the atmosphere of MetLife Stadium D2. Many admitted that they cried while re-watching the video, even though they were not present at the concert site in person. One of the reasons why this moment is so memorable is because the relationship between BTS and Army has always been known to be very close. Since their debut, BTS has repeatedly confirmed that their success is inseparable from the support of fans around the world. The emotional connection was again evident during the D2 concert. Jungkook and Jimin not only appear as world-class idols, but also as figures who want to express their gratitude directly to the people who are always by their side. Throughout the concert, the two were seen exchanging glances and smiles several times while talking about BTS's journey. That simple interaction made many fans even more carried away. Not a few consider that the moment shows how deep the friendship and bond that the BTS members have. Army, who attended from various cities in the United States, even admitted that they were willing to travel far to watch this concert. Some have come from California, Texas, Florida, to other states just to be a part of the historic night. For them, seeing Jungkook and Jimin speak so sincerely is a gift that is worth more than anything else. Many fans say that they will remember that moment for a lifetime. A fan who was present at the stadium wrote on social media that he initially came to enjoy the concert, but returned home with a heart full of emotion after hearing the message from Jikook. Similar comments have sprung up from thousands of other accounts expressing their experiences during their time at MetLife Stadium. Not only the fans who attended live, the ARMY who followed the development of the concert through fan broadcasts also felt the same. Jungkook and Jimin's words are considered to be able to touch the hearts of many people because they are delivered with honesty and without a made-up impression. In the midst of an entertainment industry that is often filled with busy schedules and great pressure, moments like this are a reminder that the relationship between artists and fans can be very meaningful. Jungkook and Jimin managed to show that despite their status as global superstars, they still appreciate everyone who supports their journey. Towards the end of the concert, the emotional atmosphere was again felt when the whole stadium sang the closing song together. Thousands of sounds merge into one, creating a scene that is difficult to describe in words. Jungkook was seen staring at the crowd several times with a wry smile, while Jimin continued to wave his hands in various directions of the stadium. The moment became a symbol of a temporary separation between BTS and their fans before they met again on the next occasion. When the concert finally ended, many fans still stayed where they stood. They seemed reluctant to leave the stadium because they were still dissolved in the emotions created throughout the night. Some were even seen crying while hugging their friends. Videos showing the atmosphere then went viral on various social media platforms. Hashtags related to Jikook, MetLife Stadium D2, and BTS Arirang World Tour 2026 immediately became a hot conversation in various countries. Many fans called the night one of the most emotional concerts in BTS's tour history. Not because of the grandiose stage effects or spectacular performances alone, but because of the simple message that came straight from Jungkook and Jimin's hearts. The message reminded everyone that music is not just about songs and performances. Music is also about the relationships, memories, gratitude, and love that exist between artists and their fans. Until now, various footage of the emotional moment is still being shared by the ARMY around the world. Every time the video resurfaces, many people claim to still feel the same feelings as when they first watched it. MetLife Stadium D2 may be over, but the memories created that night will live on in the hearts of fans. The emotional message conveyed by Jungkook and Jimin is proof that the relationship between BTS and ARMY is not just a relationship between artists and fans, but a special bond that has been built over the years. And for the thousands of ARMY who attended that night, one thing was certain: Jikook's words at MetLife Stadium D2 were a memory they will never forget, a moment that will go on to be remembered as one of the most moving nights of their journey together. The emotional moments that took place at MetLife Stadium D2 did not stop just at the moment Jungkook and Jimin delivered their message. After the concert ended, various stories from fans began to appear and showed how big the impact left by the night. Many soldiers admitted that they came to the concert with the expectation of witnessing BTS's spectacular performance, but returned home with much more precious memories. In the area outside the stadium, some fans were seen still gathering hours after the event was over. They shared their experiences with each other, showed videos that were successfully recorded, and talked about every word that Jungkook and Jimin said. For most fans, the concert felt more like an emotional encounter than just a musical performance. Many soldiers said Jungkook's message that night felt very personal. Despite being delivered to tens of thousands of people at once, each fan felt as if the words were addressed directly to them. This is one of the reasons why the moment so imprinted in the hearts of many people. A number of videos circulating on social media also showed the reaction of the audience when Jungkook spoke.